Vice President J.D. Vance took his defense of the Iran deal to Orange County today. This as his book tour made its way to the Richard Nixon Presidential Library.
NBC4's Conan Nolan live in Yorba Linda with his comments, some of which are really raising some eyebrows. Conan.
That's right. One of them was Mr. Vance said that he believes that Watergate, which of course is a scandal that took down the Nixon presidency, would be a 12-hour story today. I have to tell you, there's some Democrats who would agree with him based on the multiple felony convictions of the president and his 2 impeachments. But the fact is, this wasn't about Richard Nixon. This was about Mr. Vance and a new book that he has written, which is frequently what you do when you decide to run for president.
It's a role that may be more familiar than his current position in government. James David Vance on tour promoting what amounts to a sequel to Hillbilly Elegy, the best-selling memoir and Ron Howard movie about the vice president's hardscrabble Appalachian upbringing in southwest Ohio.
Come on, don't you look at me. You look at me. You look at me.
His new book, Communion, Finding My Way Back to Faith, a confession in hardcover.
I was a Christian and then I wasn't. The thing that I started to orient my life around was status, was prestige, was money, was getting ahead. So much about where I went to school and what my credentials were that I started to focus less on the things that actually mattered.
What matters, says Mr. Vance, are values found in fatherhood, 3 children, another on the way, and his conversion to the Church of Rome.
Realizing that there was a brilliance to the Christian faith, there was an insight into the Christian faith.
Outside the Nixon Library, Iranian expatriates were less concerned about the book than the controversial deal with Iran, which Vance has been promoting.
This is not a good deal, this is the feeding terrorists.
To that, the vice president defended the war and the U.S. accommodations to end it.
They're constantly trying to change the mission that Donald Trump set us up to achieve. We came what we set out to do. We created incredible diplomatic, economic, and military leverage. Let's use that leverage to go and accomplish an even bigger win for the American people. That's what he's asked us to do. It's not over yet, but so far so good.
A welcoming audience in a safe space with the Secretary of State back in D.C.
J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio?
Ooh, that's a very good question. I love them both, but I really like this guy.
Is it Vance or Rubio?
I like Vance.
I think California Republicans should rally around him or Marco Rubio in 28.
That's a tough one. I like both of them at this point in time. But I'm sure we got a few more years to get that sorted out.
The vice president also said that he believed the institutions that went after Richard Nixon during Watergate are the same ones that went after Donald Trump, to which this crowd gave him an ovation. I'm Conan Nolan, reporting live from Yorba Linda.